You've built a lot, a career, a reputation, a life people respect. But if you're honest, something underneath it all still feels unstable. Not because there is something wrong with you, but a shaky foundation eventually makes itself known, especially under pressure. Jesus tells a story in Matthew. Two men, two houses, same storm. The difference wasn't the storm, it was the foundation. One built on sand, the other built on rock. And when the storm hit, the house on sand collapsed. Not because it was a bad house, but because it was built on the wrong thing. But the other house stood firm because it was built on something immovable. Some people think that story, it's about storms. It's not. It's about identity. Your foundation is your identity, the place you quietly build from. And the truth is this: you can build a successful life on a shaky identity, but you cannot withstand pressure on one. When your identity is shaped by success, pressure, expectations, or past narratives, you'll stand tall publicly, but unstable privately. But when your identity is built on Christ, on truth, not performance, the same storms that crush other people's lives won't take yours out. Because the issue was never the storm. It was always the foundation. Jesus did not call himself a rock for aesthetics. He's the foundation your identity was meant to be built on. You know why? Because he's stable. He's unchanging. He's truth. An identity built on him does not crack when the emotions come, when the voices get too loud, when life shifts, or when the pressure comes for the version of you that was built on sand. When you built on Jesus, when your foundation is taken from him in the first place, because let us make man in our own image and likeness. There is no you without God. You may think you've acquired, you may think you've been able to do things here on earth, but let me tell you, it's fleeting. Read the book of Ecclesiastes. The wealthiest man on earth, Solomon, gave his own testimony of when he began successful, fruitful, just wealth everywhere, to the point where silver was as common as stones in his kingdom. He gave his ending remarks at the end of his life, saying everything is meaningless. The cars, the money, the fame, the respect, whatever it is that we cherish so much and we've made our identity, is meaningless, because you're not going to take none of that with you when Jesus comes back. There is only one thing that matters the most. Who are you? What are you built on? What are you, not even what, who are you living for? You see, that is what success is. When you're not just living to acquire, you have a life because there was a purpose on you. Hence why God created you, to birth that out so you can serve people and please him. But when we flip the script and we start serving God and pleasing people and please ourselves, we've missed the mark. It's so easy to get caught up in success and think that's all there is. This is one of the enemy's trap of blinding human beings. derailing them from their calling and putting shiny objects in their eyes. And by the time they realize, it's too late. Your identity becomes unshakable because the one you built on is unshakable. So here's the real question. What are you building your life on right now? Not what you show people, not what your achievement says, but the quiet foundation underneath everything. So do yourself this favor and it will change your life. Take one moment today and ask God, reveal the parts of my identity that are built on sand and rebuild them back on you. That one prayer will shift everything in your life because it's a moment of humility, acknowledging that you could have got it wrong somewhere and you need help. You don't need a new life. You need a stronger foundation. And when your identity is anchored in Christ, everything else in your life has something real to stand on, to be built on. I appreciate you for watching this video. I hope this video blesses you, and I hope this video renews your mind. And I want you to remember this. Do not live a life by default when Christ has given you the power to live one by design. My name is JHR, and this is Purpose with JHR. Live life. If you want to work with me on identity, alignment, and who God actually called you to be, everything you need is in the description. My coaching, my programs, and the ways you can grow deeper are listed there also. So, move when you're ready.